Why did Harris lose? Well, let's take a look at it. First of all, she spent $1 billion on her campaign and ended the campaign $10 million in debt. What did she do wrong? Well, President Trump ran on a platform that said, if you elect me, I will do this, 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 and this. And the general public in the United States, in all races and genders, overwhelmingly said, okay, go do that. We like that. Harris ran on Trump is bad. I'm going to do feel-good things. I'm not going to give you any specifics about what I'm going to do. When I say I'm going to lower the cost of food, please don't ask me how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to tell you I grew up in a middle-class family. She gave no specifics. And the public was not buying it. Many Trump supporters, they don't like the way Trump talks. They don't. But they're not opposed to his policies. They weren't opposed when he said that he's going to lower the corporate income tax rate. They weren't opposed when he said he was going to secure the border. They weren't opposed when he offered solutions to our energy crisis, when he said that I don't think electric cars should be mandated. I think should be a personal choice for you. And he never said that he was going to ban abortions nationally. Now, when you look at the issues in the country, abortion was way down the list of what voters cared about. In fact, only 31% of voters said that the economy was their top priority. They said that the border was their top priority, and they said that crime was their top priority. Did you hear the Harris campaign talk about that at all? Did they say anything about crime? Even when she was asked about the proposition that was in California, I believe it was, I'm going to say it was Proposition 75, I think it was. I don't live there, so I'm not real clear. But it was a proposition of all things to ban shoplifting, make it illegal. What a novel concept. 75% of Californians supported this new bill. Not a bill, a proposition. And the governor said he didn't like it. He didn't support it. And when she was asked if she supported it, even though she knew that 75% of the people in California supported this bill, she wouldn't touch it. She's afraid to touch things. She had no backbone. She didn't have any commitment to a policy outside of abortion. They were making that the number one issue. Quite honestly, I think the country was tired of it. Yeah, we get it. Look, we already voted for things in our state to approve it or disapprove it. We're done with that. Just please take that off the desk. Overwhelmingly, the United States said we're done with identity politics too. Right now, all the pundits are trying to tell you why she lost. Well, there wasn't enough support from black men. Those white men and their guns and their hats all voted for Trump. White women, not enough of them came out to vote for Harris. Stop it. We're the United States of America, overwhelmingly across all segments, however you want to divide us, whatever pronoun you want people to use. They beat her badly. She lost in all 7 of the swing states. What blue wall? She lost everywhere. She lost the popular vote. She lost the electoral vote. She got her butt kicked. So now they're going in and telling you, trying to analyze and say why. You're not hearing any pundits out there, especially these MSNBCs of the world and the Poor View. You know that the View's viewership went up yesterday because people just wanted to log on and watch these ladies cry. It's speculation, but I was going to watch it. I just didn't take the time. I watched the replay. It was pathetic. And they were saying, well, this segment didn't vote. This segment didn't understand. She didn't reach out to this segment. Stop putting us into buckets. We overwhelmingly rejected that notion. We don't want to be put in a bucket. We don't want to be told we're this, 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 and this. We don't want pronouns. I'm a guy. I don't want to have to say I'm a he or whatever else you want me to do. They're trying to shift us over all this division. The Party of Unity is still, to this day, after they lost, trying to dissect which segment of the bucket that they created didn't help get her in the White House. Completely ignoring the total population that said, we just don't like what she's going to do. And one of the reasons we don't like what she's going to do? Because we have no freaking idea what she was going to do. She didn't take a stand on anything. We really didn't know what her stand was, except that she felt that the rich didn't pay their fair share. She was going to help the middle class. Okay, how? Do you have any specifics there? Well, I grew up in a middle-class family. Okay, I get it. What are you going to do? Are you going to cut my taxes? What taxes are you going to cut for the middle class? When you say that the rich aren't paying their fair share, well, what is your plan there? Are you just going to blanketly raise taxes for people over a certain income? What are you going to do to corporations? Are you going to tax them so much that they leave the country? She didn't give any specifics. She just threw out generalities. These guys are paying too much. These guys aren't paying enough. It's the old template that they have every time there's an election. The rich aren't paying their fair share. And the Republicans are going to take away Social Security. Did you ever see any proposal from Trump that said he was going to touch Social Security? Not one. Did you ever see any proposals from her that said how she was going to shore up Social Security? Because it's in big trouble. So is Medicare. Huge trouble. Neither one of them gave a solution for that problem. Trump said he wasn't going to touch it. She just said he was going to harm it. There has to be a flip side argument that says, well, can you tell me how you're going to make it better? Can you tell me how you're going to shore it up? Because as baby boomers age, that dollar amount's going to go up, 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 and up. What about the national debt? You spent $5 trillion over your term. What are your plans to get the national debt back in line? Trump laid it out. He said, I'm going to get the national debt back in line through growth. We're going to grow out of it. And here's how we're going to grow out of it. We're going to do this, 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 and this. Did you hear any of that from Harris? No, she didn't touch it. And the economy was number 2 on concerns of voters, and she walked away from it. So I don't want to hear all this nonsense about how it's just buckets of people that just didn't do their job, like Obama scolding black men and saying, I guess you're just afraid to vote for a strong black woman. Give me a break. Give me a break. Republicans were beat up for the past 4 years. We're misogynic, we're homophobics, we're xenophobes, we're Nazis, we're a basket of deplorables, we're smelly Walmart shoppers, and we're garbage. And you know what we did? We just raised the middle finger and said, just go back to your basement. We're none of those things. Trump doesn't support himself with strong women. Go back to your basement. You're not paying attention. When I say go back to your basement, take a look at some of the TikTok videos that are out now. People that are making videos of themselves crying because the orange man won. Get a life. Why are you making videos of yourself looking at the camera and crying like an idiot? Your person lost the election. Do some soul searching. Don't just put people in buckets. Harris lost. Good. I'm very happy about that. Why? Because I think she was taking us in the wrong direction. She was kowtowing to the left far too much. She wouldn't even take a strong stand with Israel. Why? Well, she might offend that other side. She had no backbone. When you don't have any backbone, you lose elections. So that's my opinion. Thanks for watching.